This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello and welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook. I'm your host Jack, my preview prediction video for the Wild and the Panthers games. So let's get right to it. Ottawa 33-36-4. They have 70 points. They are 7th in the Atlantic. Minnesota is 35-28-10. They have 80 points. They are 6th in the Central. And the Florida Panthers are 47-22-5. They have 99 points. They are 2nd in the Atlantic. Let's get to the stat leaders. Brady Tkachuk has 33 goals. Kirill Kaprizov has 37. And Sam Reinhart has 51. For assists, Tim Stützle has 51. Kirill Kaprizov has 45 assists. And Matthew Tkachuk is 56. Goaltender wins now. Korpisalo is 19. Philip Gustafsson is 19. And Sergei Bobrovsky also has 33. Let's go to the team ranks right now. Ottawa is 15th in goals for with 233. Minnesota is 20th with 221. And Florida is 13th with 236. Goals against, Ottawa is 28th with 253. Minnesota is 19th with 230. And Florida is 1st with 180. Assists, Ottawa is 14th with 393. Minnesota is 19th with 376. Florida is 13th with 398. On the power play, Ottawa is 24th with a 17.5. Minnesota is 15th with a 21.5. And Florida is 5th with a 25.6. On the penalty kill, Ottawa is 30th with a 73.6. Minnesota is 29th with a 74.8. And Florida is 9th with an 81.9. Penalty minutes now, Ottawa is 26th with 760. Minnesota is 30th with 886. Florida is 31st with 996. So Ottawa has the least penalty minutes of these three teams, not something you really see that often. Finally, on the shooting percentage, Ottawa is 17th with a .099. Minnesota is 16th with a .1. And finally, Florida is 23rd with a .095. This is the second and final matchup we have against the Minnesota Wild, and the third of four matchups against the Florida Panthers. So the first time we played Minnesota was in Sweden. We won that game 2-1 in the shootout. And then obviously this one in Minnesota, our final game on the road against a Western Conference team. We are 1-13-1. We got our win against Winnipeg on Saturday. And we'll see if they go back-to-back in terms of wins. The Florida Panthers game, we have this one on Thursday. The Panthers also have games against the Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. So their 99-point stand might change by the start of the puck drop on Thursday, which it probably will. I expect them to get at least 2 points from those two games. And then finally on Tuesday, April 9th, they have it in Florida. Also a game note, in the Florida game, Vladimir Tarasenko will return to Ottawa for the first time since the trade to Florida in almost a month since the trade deadline. And again, I expect him to get a warm welcome. I think he was very well liked in Ottawa. And again, he'll just get a nice recognition, in my opinion. In terms of my predictions, Minnesota is better than Ottawa. Not by much, though. I think because the Senators are on a 5-game winning streak, I think they're going to somehow continue it and beat Minnesota. I have them winning 4-3 in overtime, but I do have a catch. This is my dream scenario. So John Hines, the coach of the Wild, pulls the goaltender and puts out an extra attacker, and then Ridley Gregg hits a slap shot in the empty net to win the game. That's my dream scenario. I don't know if it's going to happen, but either way, I have those Senators winning 4-3 in overtime over Minnesota. And then in the Panthers game, we're not beating the Panthers. There's just no way. Panthers are just way too good of a team. They couldn't even win the Stanley Cup, in my opinion. But Florida's just way too good. I have Florida winning 5-2 over the Ottawa Senators. So based on my predictions, I have the Senators being 34-37-4, finishing with 72 points. So those are my predictions. Comment down below your predictions. My catch-up episode will be coming out later in the week, so look out for all that. But for now, this is Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.